Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 17, 2022. Energies in the first half of the day support communicating in warm, positive ways. You might show your affection for someone through your guidance or instruction. Transits bring out your idealism and vision. Communications are pleasing, and they can also come in handy. There can be information about courses and opportunities of benefit to you. Later today, there can be annoying indecision or restlessness as Mercury forms an awkward angle with Mars. What you think you should do can clash with what you want to do, and your interests feel too divided for comfort. It may be best to avoid staying in a state of limbo, but don't rush decisions, even with pressures to do so. Mental Mercury's many stages always impact us in slightly different ways. This is because his movement and speed do carry very real-world effects on our lives down here on Earth. The first stage of a retrograde cycle is known as the pre-shadow phase and always begins when our cosmic messenger catches the degree he will eventually return to at the end of the moonwalk. From this point forward, be sure to watch what seems to slow down or get thrown off the tracks. You're being given a cosmic warning, so pay attention. Where will your professional journey lead? You might feel uncertain about your next step in your career path when Mercury in Capricorn squares Chiron retrograde in Aries. Given that the square is more internalized, you might find that you are frustrated with your current professional position as well as where your journey has led you to end your career. Although this might be initially stressful, Mercury does form a trine to the North Node in your sign. Let this moment of frustration go so that you can feel more self-assured with what you are working toward. If last week was the most challenging of the Sun's month-long visit to your financial sector, then this week is proving to be the best. After a friendly aspect to the Moon 2 days ago, the Sun's friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Aries peaks today. As well as fueling your financial confidence, instincts, and imagination, Aries is a fighter and she is bringing this out in you. The planetary alignment is emphasizing your emotions. If you set the stage properly, this brief transit will allow you to see more clearly into your mind. Set the stage with yoga, rest, exercise, and a mindful diet. Allow yourself to know what you've been avoiding. Ask for awareness so that you can progress along your personal path. It's important to eschew all inner judgment. The self cannot make itself known amidst judgment. Be the rock that you wish others could be for you. You can expect to see your focus centering largely on your family today. The essence of this day can really increase your appreciation and devotion to the special people in your life. If it's been a while since you've talked to someone from this group, like a parent, aunt, or uncle, or even your child, make plans to do this in the near future, if not this very evening. This is especially important where older folks or those who are ill are concerned. Don't put off talking with these family members for too long. That the Moon's last visit to a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart for the year is also the last before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves in 3 days is a 2-for-1 deal. On the one hand, with things preparing to catch their wind across the income, work, and career fronts, but with Venus and Mercury in their early days in an adventurous part of your chart, this is a chance to focus on the more playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence. However, the Moon is also keeping you emotionally and intuitively engaged in the final days of a deep dive into your heart's needs and priorities. The Moon's last visit to your romantic sector for the year is also the last before the dwarf planet Ceres leaves in 3 days. Months after all planetary activity on the romantic front for the year should have ended, Ceres has stayed on to not only keep the romantic flame burning but to help you better understand your heart's needs and priorities. Today's romantically charged lunar vibes are helping with both. Our eyes in the sky. The Moon in Libra today gives us the opportunity to feel grounded and pragmatic. This sign values composure, so our emotions will be much more in check than they were. You won't be in the mood for anyone's bull today, so don't be afraid to set boundaries if someone tries to start up with you. Fully committed with plenty of energy available, your enthusiasm makes you feel more restless than you normally are. If you're the type of person to make your feelings known, lighten up and take it easy, and be sure not to exaggerate or overreact, as others find any unduly overbearing conduct, or loyalty and dedication to your cause difficult to tolerate. Make a concerted effort to begin certain things you've long been interested in. If necessary, seek permission to get your ideas underway, and don't be afraid to address those less frequently discussed personal issues. With the support you get from others, you feel more motivated to make those important first steps. To unwind, do some hard physical exercise. Full of anticipation, choices confronting you are confusing, and you're not sure who you want to hug and hold close to your heart. If you feel that having to be polite and diplomatic causes you problems, there's nothing wrong with letting people know you wish to remain single and don't want a serious relationship. Your mind might have been racing over the past couple days, giving you the desire to reach for the stars and achieve your wildest dreams. Your desire for status is real now, and a helpful aspect to Uranus in the morning could throw unexpected opportunities your way, so be ready to say yes to the universe. The next couple of days will give you the opportunity to figure out a plan to get there. A square between the Sun and Moon tomorrow will help you put your thoughts into action, so make a plan now that you can execute later. The Libra lunar energy leaves you feeling driven, especially when it comes to matters of career. Today is not the day to hide in the shadows. Assert yourself in career matters, close deals, and take care of business. After midnight, the moon trines Mercury in Capricorn, an excellent time to speak what is on our minds. The Libra moon answers to Mercury, adding an additional intellectual bent to our feeling state. This facilitates sound judgment calls and makes us better communicators. Our intuition helps us make informed decisions. We err on the side of rationality in our conversations, refusing to be swayed by blind faith or impractical idealism. Don't waste your time on minor matters. Your business instincts are well honed today, so use them to concentrate on what's important. Make the investments you need to, and profits will soon come your way. Buy yourself something, because these favorable circumstances are truly a reason to celebrate. Your optimistic and positive charisma are magnetic. A friend or family member may need your help fairly soon, so don't hesitate to offer them assistance, since you have the necessary resources. It will definitely make you feel good to help others, knowing that they will remember you for it. However, in the pre-dawn hours, the moon squares off with retrograde Mars in Gemini, making us reactive. This is a classic case of "I know best." We believe our logic is indisputable, and therefore we are entitled to make choices for others. We can parade the facts around all we want. We can quote from instruction manuals or tout our irrefutable experience. This won't excuse the fact that we probably have a sizable blind spot, and denying its existence can be a dangerous thing. Try to find the middle ground between self-assertion and abrasiveness.